Good morning, Michele here, my crazy workout. I have a new video today. It is the Metabolic Resistance Training Workout for Alyssa. She had said we hadn't done one in a while and asked if we could do one. So don't fret, it's not all repetitions. Our warm-up is going to be a 10-second rest, 50-second work, and there's going to be 4 exercises. Now when you do this, we are not taking a break. We're going straight through on all 4 rounds. So it's 4 exercises, 4 rounds, and we're going to move through it. If you are not doing all 4 rounds, go to fast forward to the next orange border and it will start the first part of the metabolic training, okay? But if you're going to do it with me, we're going to go through it, and if you need to take a break, take a break. It's okay. Jump in when you're ready. Don't pause the video. This is to get you warmed up to get ready for the resistance training. So remember, if you need more than 10 seconds, jump in when you're ready. Mark down how long, how many, whatever. And then the next time you do it, see if you got better. So we are going to jump right into this. It looks like I have a lot of equipment, but you don't have to use a lot. I brought out different stuff so that you can see the variation. Like if you don't have a kettlebell and you have dumbbells, or you don't have any of that and you have a band or whatever, there's something that you can do for each part of it, okay? So don't worry about that. We'll go through it and I'll do what I did in the last video. One round I'll show you with one piece of equipment, the next round I'll show you with the other, just so you know in case you don't have something. First, we're going to do a warm-up, and then we are going to get started. So we have to do a little bit of a warm-up. Let me get my watch set up, march it out. You know my warm-ups with the toe taps and the moving. If you want to jump rope or do something, you can. Deep breath, inhale and exhale. One more time, inhale and exhale. March it wide, we're going to tap it. I'm warmed up because I brought everything out. Apparently it rained overnight, so water's dripping from the screen out there. Hopefully it won't drip onto the camera lens. You might have a big water drop on there, and you just might have to follow with my voice. I don't know. I don't have a cameraman behind the camera. 4, 3, 2, step together, pull it in, step together. It's nice out. It's 70. Yay! It's not cold. I'm not shivering. I probably could have gotten away with shorts. It's always when I go back in the house and I'm soaking wet and the air's on and I freeze. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees up right here. Pull them down. Knees up. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. March it out right here. March it wide. Toe taps again. Bring the arms across the chest. Reach it out. Stretch out those arms. 4, 3, 2, heels back right here. Pull it in. Okay, I have my easy curl bar because I know Conchana, I know you got an easy curl bar. So you can use that for the bicep curls, or you can use dumbbells. 3, 2, 1, step together right here. Pull it down. Step together. 4, 3, 2, and 1. March it out right here. March it out. Deep breath. Inhale. Plant the feet. Exhale. Lower the arms and the legs down. Bend those knees. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Hold it here. Back flat, lower down, Plant the hands, walk the feet in slightly, bend that right knee, open up that left arm. Make sure that back is flat, that head is coming out of that turtle shell. Lengthen that core. Lower that arm down. Bend that left knee, reach up. Back is flat, pull that head out of the turtle shell. Stretch out that arm, those shoulders. Drop it down. Bend the knees, tuck the head. Roll the back up one vertebrae at a time. Deep breath, inhale. Hands in prayer, pull down to the front, exhale. We are going to get going. Ten seconds. We are doing an alternating reverse lunge. I have an 8-pound ball. That's it. Warm up. Remember, warm up. Keep the chest lifted, engage the core, look straight ahead, don't look down or look slightly up. Elbows stay close, triceps and shoulders. Kettlebell swing. I have my 35-pound. Squat and press. Now, you can do it with a kettlebell, you can do it with a bar. Squat, press up. You can do it with 2 kettlebells, 2 dumbbells. The ball. Okay, elevated plank, toe taps, alternating hands. I'm going to show you without the elevation first if you're a beginner or you don't have one. If you're advanced, then you want to take this to an elevated box. I will show you in the next round. Make sure that back is flat. Core is engaged. All right, we're going through it again. So, if you have a kettlebell and you want to do this first part with a kettlebell, You can go, I like holding it by the horns. Keep those elbows in. Kettlebell swing. If you don't have a kettlebell, you can use a bar or a ball. You can use dumbbells, sandbag. I guess I could have brought a sandbag out for this one. I think I brought enough gear out. Open that mouth and breathe. Squat and press. If you don't have a kettlebell or a ball and you have dumbbells, I like to hold them like this. Squat, press. If you want, you can hold them at the shoulders and press up, palms face out, or you can hold them at the chest, twist, palms face out. Remember, when you squat, don't let those knees cave in. This is round 2. We have 2 more rounds. As I smile at you, as Olivia would say, my devilish smile. Okay. Plank toe taps. You can elevate it. In that position, back is flat. Starting to feel warm. Gonna see sweat start rolling. I guess that's better than heads start rolling, huh? Just elevating a tad bit just makes it a little notch harder. So you go with what you feel comfortable with. Back around. Okay, if you don't have a ball or a kettlebell and you have a dumbbell, if you have 2 dumbbells, because most people have 2 for curls, and you want to do the kettlebell swing, you can either hook them together and go like this, or you can do a skier swing. Kick that butt back. Arms are straight. You're thrusting from the hips. You're not swinging the arms. The arms are lever. The lever is swinging up when you thrust forward and back. Something for everyone. I told you. Okay. What haven't I used? This. Okay, if you want, squat and press, arms out. Squat down. Put the weight in your heels. Keep your toes light. Sit back. Press through the heels to come up. If 3 rounds is enough for you, you can fast forward and start the metabolic resistance. Otherwise, we're going to do those planks and go through it one more time. Your choice of equipment to use. Here it comes, dripping on the mat. Engage that core. Keep looking at the hands. Don't look under at the feet. You know where your feet are. Whatever you want to choose, entirely up to you. Lunges are first. Grab my ball. I like it because I can tap the ball back to the middle of my back, and that way I know that I'm hitting the triceps as well as the shoulders, and you want to squeeze that butt when you lunge back. If you do this with a dumbbell or a kettlebell, I have a tendency to smack my back. I know I need more control, right? The ball is just softer. Are you breathing hard? Warming up? Kettlebell. Oh, I hit my timer. Swing it. Whatever you want to use. Squat and press. Press up. Almost done. All we have are the planks. And that's your warm-up. You could use this as a workout. Nice 16-minute workout. You could throw jump ropes in between each round, jumping jacks. Make it a little bit longer. Whew. Are you feeling it? Back is flat. Press through the chest. Woo, that's your warm-up. You're like, warm-up? I know, Olivia will be like, what? WTF? Okay, so metabolic resistance. Freestyle training is what I learned it as. It's now called metabolic resistance. 4 strength exercises. You will have strength with the lower body, strength with the upper body, both. And then you'll have a cardio move in between. Keeps your heart rate up so you can't use as much weight, and it's still effective because you're using a weight, you're doing compound moves. So you don't want a lot of weight with the compound moves if you're doing them combined together. We are going back to back to back to back. The rest comes after the cardio move before we move into the next round of the resistance training, okay? Do have something heavy for these lunges, and I might use the bar the next time around, but I'm gonna show you the variations. So we are doing, like I said, 20 of these. So we go inner thigh lunge, sorry, I didn't turn my toe out, to a crossover lunge. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inner thigh, toe is turned out, 2 and 10. Here's 7. Whew, I can feel that in my thighs. Lower that knee on the floor. That's the foot that's on the floor. Lower it down towards the floor and get that thigh. 2 more. 9. 10. Don't forget, we have crossovers. 10. There's your 20. All right. Now, if you want to hold on to that dumbbell, you can. You're going to squat down, raise up. Tap that toe behind the leg. 5. 10. 10, 2 more, 11, 12. Other side. Down, lift up. Two more. 2, 1. Woo. 21s. Bicep curls. If you have a bar or dumbbells, you're gonna go 7 up from the thigh to the waist. 3, 6, 7. Then you're gonna go from the chest up to the shoulders. 3, 4, 5. Your weight should not be so heavy that your arms at the side, now we're doing 7 full, are coming up. Elbows should be locked into the side. Grip should be light. 3, 4. So if you're doing this, you're using your back and your legs. Lower that weight. 6, 7. Whew. All right, we have our cardio move. We are doing, I am gonna use, you know what? I'm gonna use the 12-pound kettlebell. You're gonna hop forward, broad jump forward to around the world, right and left. Duck walk back, 2, 3, 4. Deadlift, back down. 1, this one's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bend over and come up. Here's 3. Around the world. 1, 2, 3, 4. Around the world. Duck walk back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Deadlift up. We're halfway there. Around the world. Duck walk back. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Around the world. Duck walk back. Deadlift up. 7. Duck walk back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's 8. Duck walk back. 1, 2, 3, 4. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. Deadlift up. Last one. Around the world. Duck walk back. Woo. All right. No box, no weights. You can put your hands behind your head to make sure you stay upright. You don't want to be looking down and leading with the legs. Inner thigh lunge, 2 o'clock and 10 o'clock. Crossover lunge. That's 1. Here's 2. 3. Toes at 2 o'clock and 10 o'clock. 5, or 1 and 11. Here's 4. depending on how wide your bench is. 5, 6, 7, inner thighs. Whew. Can you feel them? 8, 9, 10. Don't forget your crossovers. All right, if you have boxes, you're gonna go right foot on the box. If you don't, you're gonna step out, pull up. And you can do it without a weight. 3, tap that foot behind, squeeze that right butt cheek. 6, toe tap behind. 8, 9. You can do it with a band as well. 2 more, 2 and 1. If you have a band and you want to do it, whether you have handles or not, you would lap it a little bit around. Step, I did it to the wrong one. We need to do the left leg, don't we? If you can, you can hook it to something as well. And you can, whoops, it's up and pull. There we go. 2. Maybe you have bands that you can loop around your legs. They go above your knees. 6, halfway there. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Sticking with the band for 21s. If you don't have dumbbells, you can loop this band around. Just grip low. Curl halfway to your waist from your thighs. 4, 5. Elbows at the side. 6 and 7. Now come up to the chest. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. All the way. 1, 2, 5, 6, and 7. Woo! See, you can do it with a band. All right. If you don't have anything and you want to do them, I'm not going to do all of them without anything, but I'm going to show you. So you literally squat low, hop, up around, right and left, come down, duck walk. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bend over, deadlift. 2, come down, duck walk. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bend over and a deadlift up. So you can do it without weight. If you have a ball and you don't have a kettlebell, same thing. 1, and then left, and then walk back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Deadlift. All right, this one's 4. If you want to, you can add a squat in for each of those around the worlds. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you know what? You don't even have to add it in every time. There's 6. You might take a break. 1, 2, 3, 4. Deadlift over. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Deadlift, squat. Here's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. Deadlift. Can we do one more? Yeah. We only have one more round. If you want that squat in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Okay. Take a break. Get a drink if you need to. I need to. We have one more round, and then we have the next circuit. So, to be able to see, you really shouldn't place the bar in front of you unless you have mirrors in front of you so you can see where this bench is, because if you miscalculate it or your bench does that, you're gonna fall, and that bar, you're gonna land, and you're gonna have that bar in front of you. So, you could use the Bosu as well. I do have the Bosu out here. There's one. Here's 4. Here's 5. Here's 7. 8. 9. 'We have one more. 10. Wow. Okay. If you don't have dumbbells, but you have a kettlebell, you come down, toe behind, tap it. And if you have bands, you could hook it around your foot, or if you have a longer band, hold on, here's 7, 8, 9, and 10. If you have a longer band and it's low, you can hook it lower to the floor. I don't know if this one's low enough. You would squat out and tap behind, but you have to make sure that you can tap it. My band isn't low enough. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, squeeze that glute. 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, and 12. Ooh. Biceps. Okay, if all you have is a kettlebell, it's okay, this works. Arms down, halfway up. 1, 2, 3. You could loop a band around it for resistance. Just trying to show you everything, guys. If you know it, you can take a break when you get through it. 1, 2, 3. Bands always give resistance. 5, 6, 7. Now from here, you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now all the way down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All we have is our cardio move. I like wrapping a band around it for a little extra resistance. Then you don't need as many pieces of equipment because you got this little band that doesn't take any space, and the more times you loop it around the foot, the more resistance you get, the tighter it becomes, the harder it becomes, the more you unloop it, the easier it is because you have more band to work with. 1, duck walk back, 2, 3, put that weight in the heels, hit that butt. You can do it either way. You can add the squat in, you can leave the squat out. On the around the world, like so. 1, 2, lead with the butt, like you're backing out of a door. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Deadlift. Halfway there. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Deadlift. Here's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you do 2 more? I forgot to squat. 1, 2, 3, 4. You do what you can. Here's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. Nice way to end off this circuit, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Butt, thighs, glutes, shoulders, biceps. Everything should be burning. Circuit 2. We have a plie squat on the floor. We're going to do an upright row with it, okay? I am going to show you this one, number 2 and 3. I know it will become Olivia and Anna. They always tell me their favorites. I love you guys. Back into the deadlift, to a knee up, over to a side lunge, and a front crossover lunge. Then we'll repeat it on the left side, okay? But first we are going to do plie squats with a deadlift. Yeah, 20 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, so 10 together on both legs, not 20 each leg, okay? So you're gonna step out and in. You can use a band on these if you want. Here's 16. Here's 20. Whew. Okay. Make sure you're close enough to your bench. Deadlift, knee up, side lunge, and a crossover lunge. I need to move a little bit back. Deadlift. Here's 3. We're halfway there. This one's 6. Now listen, if you can't come to that knee lift from that deadlift, plant your toe. You don't have to come to a knee lift. If you're coming to a knee lift, you're engaging the core as you lift that knee in. This one's 10, and then we have 2 more. We're doing 12 of these. And we switch sides. Woo! Feel that in your shoulder, glutes. Make sure I don't lunge to my dumbbell. I need more space. Side lunge out. This is my weaker arm. This is the shoulder that's bad, so I'm not going to go anymore. 12 felt a little easy on the other leg, but I've got to work up to the 12 with the shoulder press. Here's 5, and my balance isn't as good on this side. So each side is different. Work with what you've got. It's okay. If it's too much to do the shoulder press, this one's 7. Keep it right here at your shoulder. Here's 8. This one's 10. $11. And 12. Okay, we've got 2 rows to a deadlift and into a bicep curl. So if you have the bar, you know what you're doing. Let me grab the dumbbells first. 2 rows, 1, 2, deadlift up, bicep curl. 1, 2, deadlift up, bicep curl. 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. Ooh, I am sweating. You can see my pants. And this one's 10. All right. I will show you with the barbell the next time around. Okay, for your cardio, we are going to do a chair sit burpee. I know Conchana likes these. So I'm gonna grab my ball. You can use a ball, you can use a kettlebell, you can use a dumbbell, doesn't matter. Whatever you wanna use. Hop down. Oh, maybe I won't, it's sweaty. My hands are sweaty. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh. That's one round. We have 2 more rounds. Grab a drink, towel off. Okay. If you have no weight, none at all, you could use a can from a cupboard. You could use a bag of rice. Plie squats are first. Step out and in. If you don't have anything, you can just step out and in. Upright row. But you gotta have something. The cat, anything. Just grab something with a little bit of weight. Make it a little challenging. But if you don't, or if you're a beginner, 16, there's 20. I'm gonna slide the benches forward. If you don't have any weights, we're going with no weights this time. This is what it looks like. Deadlift, knee up, side lunge, and a crossover lunge. I'm gonna move back a little bit. Deadlift, 2, here's 3. Now I am gonna grab a weight, but I will show you to the floor. Here's 4. Six. Here's 8. This one's 10. We have 2 more. $11. Here's 12. Okay, left side. No weight first. Down, come up, side lunge, front crossover. 2, 3, 1 more. I'll do it with no weight. You should have it. Same move, you're just not doing any weight. Okay. Here's 5. Seven. 10. 10. 11, 1 more, 12. Are you ready for those rows? So if you have dumbbells or a band, you can do what I just showed you. If you have a bar, kanchana, row 2 times, deadlift up, bicep curl. Three, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 1 more. Here's 10. Whew. Chair sit burpee. If you have a kettlebell, one, 2, 3, 4, 5, plie squat, upright row. More. 10, 8, 2. Last one. Whew, ready for those lunges? Take a break a minute, catch your breath. If you need to, make sure you're lined up here. You're gonna do a deadlift, side lunge, crossover lunge. 2. Sorry about that, missed my knee lift. Fell off balance. Here's 3. Really think about squeezing that left glute when you go into that deadlift. Bend that leg. Here's 6. This one's 9. We're gonna do one more. This one's 12. And we have the other side. Woo, so switch sides. Weights, no weights. Box, no box. Entirely up to you. Gonna slide it over just a bit so I don't have to move all of that stuff. Deadlift. Duh. Try that again. Deadlift. 1. We're halfway there. This one's 10. Right here, 10. We only have 2 more. I'm going to show you rows with the kettlebell. You can either do a single arm and, well, no, you know what? You're going to have to, was that 10 or 12? I think it was. Sorry, I'm talking. You're gonna have to hold it with both hands. So, row, deadlift, and then a curl. So you row, I would row this way, deadlift, and a curl. 3, deadlift up, bicep curl. Deadlift up and a curl. See how my wrists are straight when I'm holding this kettlebell and I come up? If it's too heavy, your wrists will bend and it's more forearms then. This one's 7. 8. 9. Here's 10. Alrighty. Chair sit burpee. 1. If you don't want to use a weight, 2. Or you're a beginner, 3. You step back. 4. 5. 8. 9. 10. Whew. Grab a drink, towel off. So if you can attach a band to something, I also brought my one out. If you don't have anything to attach it to, I will show you in the second round. So if you want to fast forward to the second round, there's a little tab. If you want to watch it, I figured I'd do the first one with the tubes. That way you know what you're doing so you can do round 2 and 3. So we're going to do a wide squat with the heels lifted. I'm gonna grab the dumbbell. We're doing 15 of these. 1. Don't let those knees cave in. 8, 9, 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. You should feel that in the inner thigh and the butt. A reverse side lunge, weighted. So you're gonna step out to 5 o'clock, or to, 5 o'clock and 7 o'clock. Step out. There's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. Okay, band is high, palms face in. You're gonna pull and then a row, right? Pull, row. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 11 and 12. Now, if you can attach your band to something lower, you're gonna come out and you're gonna do overhead tricep extensions. If you can't attach your band to the wall or a door, you can put it down under your feet, or you can use a dumbbell or a kettlebell or a bar. 9, 10, 13, 14, and 15. Woo! Okay. All right, here's your cardio move. Olivia likes this one. 2 crossover pulse lunges to a squat. Kneel down, jump squat. Now you're doing the left leg. Down, down, up, jump squat. 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 2 more. Down, down. If you don't want to jump, come up and stand. 7. 8. Woo, shake it out. Grab a drink if you need one. Okay, if you don't have a kettlebell, but you have a dumbbell or 2 dumbbells, hold that weight up. 1, 2. 3, 5 more. 5, 4, and 1. Okay. If you don't have dumbbells for the weighted, you can use a kettlebell. Reverse side lunge. I'll go this way. You can raise it overhead, engage the core. 5. Okay. If you can't attach a band, you can go to the floor and sit down. You're like, oh, God bless you. We can sit down. You can wrap it around one leg or around 2. And you're gonna pull in and then row. So you, arms are close and then out. Palms face up and then out. Or down, I should say. 3, 4. Squeeze that back. 5, 6. Sorry about that. 7, 8, 9. 2 more. 11, 12. Woo! I can feel that in my shoulders and back. These I saved for last because you're using bands and not weights, so everything, the upper body should be fatigued when you do these, and you shouldn't need a lot of weight or resistance to do these. So come out as far as you need to. Tricep extension. Elbows are at the sides of your head. 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Next time I won't show you with the band, I'll show you if you have the bar like Conchana, you can do nose busters, or you could do seated overhead extensions for the triceps. If you don't have bands and you have a bar or even a kettlebell, we have the cardio move. 1. These ones are real thigh burners, I'm telling you. That's what the move was on, my thigh burner workout. 3. Here's 4. We have 4 more to go. If you don't want to do that jump, just stand. 5. There's 6. 7. 8. We have 1 more round through. Whew. The eyes are on fire. Shake it out. Grab a drink. I need a drink. Oh, really, my quads are burning. Okay. All right, Conchana, you have a bar. I know you have a bar. If you want to do your squats, with a bar. You know how you know you're doing this workout with me? I'm doing it the whole way through in all 3 rounds, because you can see my pants get darker and darker from all the sweat. Squat down, heels elevated. Squeeze that butt when you come up. Just push your pelvis forward and tighten those glutes. Think about contracting and squeezing the butt cheeks together, clenching and trying to hold a pencil, anything. You're tightening and squeezing and holding between your cheeks. It's the only way I can explain it to you. This one's 10. We have 5 more. 5. 2 and 1. Okay, and if you have the bar, you can do nothing like doing the heaviest and the hardest last, right? Well, this is the most advanced, so the advanced people know what to do. Got to get all the other options out of the way. 5. We have 5 more. 6. 8. 9. 10. Whew. Take that weight down. High band. Palms face up. Row. 2. 3. 5. 7. 9. 4. Triceps, if you have the bar. And you want to do a nose buster. Grab that bar. Lay down. Arms go overhead. Elbows to the shoulders stay straight. And you're bending at the elbows and dropping that weight down. Here's 5, 6, 7, 8, 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. See if I can fit that right back there. Last cardio move. Then you can towel off and get a drink. Crossover lunge, squat, kneel down, and up. Crossover lunge, squat, kneel down, jump squat. Kneel down. This one's 4. Sorry about that. Can't get my pulse down. 5. 7. 8. Last one. 8. Shake out those legs. Oh, your quads, your glutes, your hips. I'm gonna hit the timer. We're doing a reverse tabletop. And you're gonna twist the opposite elbow to the opposite knee. And then we're gonna keep our feet in the reverse tabletop position. Okay, keep the legs out here. We're doing 100s. Pulse, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Twelve seconds. Whew. Okay, we're gonna pull the knees in, press the feet out to a 45. Keep that lower back on the floor. Reverse crunch. Oh, no, feet together on the floor. And you're gonna crunch up with the upper body. Reverse crunch is not next. Hands are going to go down to the floor, and you're going to reverse crunch. Feet come off the floor. And then we're going to put them together. You're going to keep the feet together. Crunch the knees in and the upper body up. crunch in, tap down. Make sure you keep your lower back in the floor as you crunch in. Okay, we've got bicycle right. You're gonna go right hand, left leg. Right hand, left leg. Right hand, left hand to the right foot, right hand. So it's a half bicycle. I can talk. Whew. Other side. Right hand, left foot. Left hand, left foot. Hyperextensions. If you have a Bosu, lay over your Bosu, raise up. I didn't have my stability ball pumped up, so I brought the Bosu out. I apologize. I didn't show you with lunges to the Bosu because it's so humid out here. My Bosu's slippery. I didn't want my feet sliding on it. But Bosu's an option. Whew. Okay, we got one more round of that. So when I hit the timer, we're going. Reverse tabletop is first. 5-second countdown, 50-second mark. Keep that lower back in the floor. Whew. Reverse tabletop. Hands come out. can make your legs go with the 5 pulses. Or you can just hold them. Either way, you want to make sure that you keep your back in the floor. Oh. Okay, you're going to pull in and press out on a 45. Crunch in, feet together. Feet down, hands behind the head. My watch is beeping at me. Always when I go down to the floor. We're going to do that reverse crunch next. Hands are going to go to the floor. We're going to reverse crunch, bring the feet into the air. Feet are together. Reverse crunch up, and then tap them down. Lower back in the floor. If you can't tap to the floor without your lower back lifting, only go to where you feel you can keep that lower back in the floor. If it's right here and the feet dangle, that's okay. If you can take your time and tap them down, get those lower abdominals. But once your back arches, you're feeling it in the hip flexors. The hip flexors are doing the work. So you want to make sure that you keep that lower back pressed into the floor. Last video, I had you roll a towel up and put it under your lower back so that you could focus. Keep the feet together, hands come in to the head, and we're going to crunch upper and lower in. So I had you roll a towel up, put it under the lower back so that you could focus on pressing that lower back into the towel. Because when you have props, sometimes it's easier to get the feel of it. We're going to that single leg bicycle. Right leg is the first one. Left hand is going to tap the right foot, and then right hand is going to tap straight up the right foot, all on the right side. Feet down. You're going to crunch in and up. Cross over, straight up. And twist. And if you want to, you can twist the elbow to the knee and then straight up. If you don't want to take your hand to the foot, entirely up to you. Okay, left leg. Right hand, left hand. Or you can do the right elbow. In, then reach up, in, crunch over, straight up. Press that lower back into the floor as you raise that leg into the air. Hyperextensions. If you don't have a BOSU and you're right on the floor, squeeze and lift up. You're tightening. You don't even have to lift the hands off the floor. Just you're lifting and contracting the muscles in the lower back, the erector spinae muscles that run along the spine. You want to look about 6 inches out. Don't tuck your head. You want to keep your neck and your spine in a neutral position. Squeeze and lift. Don't press with your arms. You're contracting those muscles. The hands and the arms are on the floor just for support, but you don't want to be pressing up into an upward facing dog with them. Woo! All right, let's stretch it out. We're down here already. Let's sit back into a child's pose. Take those feet together, knees are wide, as comfortably as you want them. Drop that chest to the floor. Oh. We're gonna take that right hand over to the right. We're gonna cross that left hand over. Reach that left hand past the right hand if you can and feel that stretch in the obliques and along the back on the left side. All the way down into the hip. Bring those hands back to the front. Take that left hand, fold it under. You're threading the needle here. Getting that shoulder. If you want to feel it more in the shoulder, instead of looking to the right, turn your head and look over to the left and twist. You'll feel a nice stretch in that shoulder. And if you roll the other way, you'll get a nice stretch across the back and the rear delts. So if you look to the left, you feel it in the side of the shoulder. And then when you look to the right, you can roll onto the arm a little bit more and feel that stretch in the back. Bring the right hand in, pull the left hand out, walk it out. Child's pose. We're going to take the left hand to the left, bring the right hand over, stretch out the lats on the right side, feel that stretch down the side, into the glutes, the hips. Take my sweaty gloves off. You're going to bring it back to the front. We're going to thread the right hand under the left. Stretch out the back. So we're looking to the left. You can walk that left hand out. Now, if you twist and look over to the right, you'll feel it in the side of the shoulder on the right side. So roll back, look to the left, stretch out the back, roll on that forehead, look over to the right, stretch out the shoulder. One more time. Roll to the left, on that arm, stretch out the back, over and look to the right, stretch out that shoulder. Walk that left hand in, pull that right hand out. Come on up onto the hands and knees. We're gonna come into puppy pose, so walk the hands out. Try and drop the head and the chest to the floor. Keep the butt lifted. Stretch out the shoulders. Feel that stretch through the chest. You're going to walk the hands in, and you're going to come down into cobra pose. Into sphinx pose. You're going to keep the elbows by the side, and you're going to pull that head out of the turtle shell. You're going to stretch out the back. You should feel like you've got a string attached to your head and pulling and stretching your spine. So if you can, walk the feet out and feel that stretch. You're going to lower back down. We're going to take the right arm out into a 45 degree, and you're going to roll the legs over. Now, don't just feel this stretch in the chest. You want to contract the muscles in the back and feel that, feel it sort of shift and rotate down along the side. Stretch out your back as well as your chest. If you want to make it a little bit, if you need to go a little bit further, you can either straighten that top leg out and roll so that your hips are facing the ceiling or towards the ceiling, and you'll get a nice stretch in the chest as well as in the back and the shoulder. If it's too much, let off and just relax here and let the muscles relax and release. And then we're going to roll the legs back up into one cobra pose, stretch up. You're not pinching the back, you're pulling forward. Head is being pulled forward out of that turtle shell. Lower down. Then that left arm, 90-degree angle, not at 45. And if you want to, you can straighten that top leg. But this one, I don't have the range of motion in because this is the one that hurts. So I am going to just keep my legs bent and feel that back stretch, that shoulder release, and feel a nice stretch through my chest and in through my armpit. It shouldn't all be at the chest though. You should be focusing on that back as well. Releasing, feeling it loosen up, feeling that lat slide down. I lay at the end of the night and stretch out doing these. It always feels so good. Release it, roll the legs back over. One more time, cobra pose, come up. And lower down. We're going to press back into a downward facing dog. And let's hit those legs. Walk the feet out. Stretch out the calves. You're going to take and push the feet into the floor. Suck the stomach in. Press the chest towards the legs. Raise the right leg up. Open that right leg. Stretch out the hip. Look under the right armpit. Feel that stretch in the obliques. Bring it back. Pull the right leg in. Right knee to the right hand. We're going into a cobra stretch or into a pigeon pose. Now, you don't want to roll onto that right hip. You want to stay up on the quadricep of that left leg. We're going to fall forward. Feel that stretch in the hip. When we come back up, you're going to place that left hand on the floor. You're going to take that right hand and you're going to reach around and you're going to grab that left foot and you're going to stretch out the quadricep. So come on up, You're going to stay balanced. Bring that left leg in and pull up. Now pull the toe out so that you stretch out the chest and the shoulder, and you should feel that in the quad. Release that foot, don't slingshot it. You're going to bring that right leg up, walk it outside of that right hand, plant that left leg, twist it, and one more time, you're going to grab a hold of that right foot and drop that hip down. Feel that stretch in the hip flexor and in the quadricep on that right leg. Don't slingshot that hand or that foot. Lower it back down. Walk the foot in. Slide that left foot in. Flat back, triangle pose. Feel that stretch in the hamstring. Bend that leg. Press back into a downward facing dog. I'm going to do the same thing on the left side. So lift that left leg up, open up that hip, feel that stretch through the oblique on the left side. Look under that left armpit, bring it back up, pull the left leg in, lower it down to pigeon. You want to be on that quadricep. You don't want to roll to that left hip. You want to stay up. We're going to go all the way down. Stretch out the glutes. Feel that stretch in the inner thigh. When we come up, you're going to plant that right hand and you're going to reach back with the left and grab that right foot. You're going to stretch out that quad. So come on up. Plant the right. Stay balanced. Pull that foot back, stretch out the shoulder and the chest on the left side. Feel that stretch in the quadricep. Don't slingshot that foot. You're going to lower it down. And you're going to pull that left foot to the outside of the left hand. Drop that right leg. Reach around. Stretch out hamstring and hip flexor. Lower down into that hip flexor on that right leg. Don't slingshot that foot. Let it go. Gently lower it down. Plant the hands. Pull the foot part way in. Triangle pose. Level out those legs, hips. Feel that stretch in the hamstring. You're going to bend that front knee and you're going to take it back into a downward facing dog. You're going to bend the knees, press the chest into the legs, feel that stretch in the glutes and the hamstrings, and then straighten it up. One more time, we're going to do that one more time. Stretch out the calves there. Bend those legs, press it back, feel that stretch in the glutes and the hamstrings, and then straighten those legs. From here, we're going to bend the legs. You're going to hop forward. We're going to come down to the floor, and you're going to take those feet together. You're going to press the elbows into the legs and push them into the floor, and push the knees down towards the floor. Stretch out the inner thighs. You're going to take that right leg, cross it over the left. Bring the arms up, cross the left arm under the right, raise up, pigeon pose with the hands. If you want to, you can fold forward, but do not lift the sit bones off the floor. You want to feel that stretch in the hips and the glutes. You You can even stay up. You don't have to fall forward. It's entirely up to you. Just don't let those sit bones lift off of the floor. You're gonna come up, you're gonna uncross those arms, and you're gonna lower the chest down to the thighs. Drop the hands, turn the palms up. And you should feel that in the top leg more than the bottom. So if your right leg is on top like mine, you should feel that stretch across the piriformis and the glutes on the right side. You will feel it in the left as well, but you should feel it more in that top leg. Release it, walk the hands up. You're gonna uncross that right leg and bring that left leg on top. And you're gonna bring the right arm to the bottom and the left arm up. And you're gonna fall forward and release those hips. Feel that stretch in the back. Some people don't like this or don't have the flexibility. You can bring the hands back, palms face down. And by keeping the palms facing down, you rotate your shoulders back for a back stretch. You just want to pull that head out of the turtle shell. Okay, you want to pull the head out. You don't want to be tucked under. If you pull it out and lower down, you'll feel that stretch down the back. Release it. Bring the hands to the front. Lower down one more time. Feel that stretch in the left side more than in the right this time, whatever the top knee is. Release it and walk the hands in. You're gonna uncross those legs and we're gonna come up into a malasana squat. So the feet are wide. If you need something to sit on to support your butt, and you want your spine in an upright position, and then you want to take the elbows to the insides of the knees, push the knees out, and feel that stretch in the hip. We have one more back stretch. We're going to take the right hand down, and we're going to lift the left arm up. You're going to look towards the left arm, and you're going to press back and feel that stretch in the back, and lengthen that spine. Going to release that left hand down. Left hand is going to go outside the left knee. Right hand is going to go up. Open up that chest. Lengthen that spine. You're going to lower that hand down. You're going to bring the hands to the floor. You're going to walk the feet in. Slight bend in the knees. Grab the elbows. Stretch out the hamstrings and the glutes. Just hang here, dangle. Bend the knees as much as you need to. Then straighten your legs, flat back. You want to pull that head out of the turtle shell. Inhale, exhale, lower down. Inhale, raise up. Hands over the head. Exhale, prayer, hands down to the chest. That was your workout. Thank you for joining me today. If you liked the video, please remember to thumbs up it. Don't forget, subscribe to my channel and share it with some friends. Have a good day.